There is this philosopher named Alan Watts who really helped me to put things into perspective. He once said, "You are not your job."
You're only making a mess by trying to put things straight. You're trying to straighten out a wiggly world, and no wonder you're in trouble.
He was this incredible thinker who introduced Eastern philosophy to the West, things like Zen Buddhism and Taoism, but in a way that anyone could understand. And one of his core ideas, and the reason I'm talking about him in this video, is this mentality that your work does not define you as a person.
So you can't do anything. So you can't transform yourself. And what can you do? What happens then if you actually realize you've come to a dead end? What then?
Sounds simple, right? But when you spend most of your day writing code, solving bugs, and thinking about software architecture, it is easy to start feeling like that's all you are. And please, don't give up on this video. I'm not going to get philosophical, I promise. But I need to talk to you about this so you can understand my point of view. I've been a software developer for 7 years now, and honestly, I still struggle with something that feels simple but is not. Separating who I am from the code I write. And maybe you're not in technology, but if you're like around 60% of people worldwide who have a job, it probably takes up around a third to almost 40% of your day. So it's hard to draw the line between I work to live and I live to work.
And I think that more than ever, especially with AI everywhere, this industry feels like you are constantly racing against a robot that might take your job. So balancing life and work is getting really difficult. So it's super easy to get stuck in this loop of chasing perfection, being ultra structured, super logical, always be up to date with the latest trends so you don't become indispensable.
With this whole research and video after video after video about this ideology that your work does not represent your identity, I ask myself, do I think that my work defines my identity as a person? And the truth is not. Of course not. I'm much more than that. But I think with my current routine, I've forgotten it. I guess it's easy to get trapped in the idea that your job is the most important thing in your life. And don't get me wrong, having a job which gives you a roof over your head and feeds you and your family, it's important. But it's also important having hobbies, spend time with the people I care about, taking care of my mental health, and just taking care of myself. And it's a daily practice, and yeah, some days it's harder than others, but maybe that's the point. Life isn't about perfection and control. Life is messy some days, and I'm more than a developer. I'm a person with a life outside the screen. And that's okay.
So thanks for watching this video. I wanted to try something more minimal and personal, something that's also a practice for me. A reminder that making videos and expressing myself creatively is something that I enjoy, and it helps me disconnect from code a lot.